I would always like you to consider the Erasmus Plus Erasmus Mundus grant, which is the full grant call for 2025. My name is Clever. Welcome to this amazing video. In this particular video, I'm going to talk about an amazing scholarship in 4 European universities that's going to change your lives. So if you are somebody interested in doing your masters in the sciences or in the aspect of engineering, particularly engineering with respect to the environment and resources, then this particular opportunity is for you. And introducing you to the scholarship, are we talking about some of the benefit that you get from the scholarship? You have the fully funded aspect of it, the partially funded aspect of it, and also that of the self-funded. I want you to focus more on the fully funded aspect of it, as it will cover your plane ticket, cover your school fees, it will cover your accommodation, everything. So literally, you have a scholarship that is taking care of your education and then making you an amazing person. So if something like this is what interests you, or something like this is in your interest, don't forget to subscribe to this particular channel. Don't forget to click on the notification bell to be part of this amazing family. My name is Clever. Let's get started. So the scholarship we are talking about here is the Erasmus Mundus scholarship, right? I think this is a popular scholarship that most people have been talking about, and this is one of the prestigious scholarships that most people have always been dreaming of getting themselves into, right? And this is an European-based scholarship, so literally gives you the chance to study in European countries through the scholarship and to also do your masters, right? More often than not limited to the sciences because they want to promote a particular area of study. So taking you through the application, this is the portal. I'll be leaving the link to this particular portal in the description box, so you can easily click on it to get yourself onto the portal, to go through the portal step by step by yourself, and then to know more things beyond what I'm going to talk about here. It says you see, welcome to Emerald Master's Program in Georesource Engineering, and this is basically a scholarship that has been named Emerald. Emerald is an Erasmus Mundus and EIT labeled master's program created to establish the right balance between knowledge of resources and process engineering. So this Erasmus Mundus scholarship, but then it's a joint program that has been designed for people in the domains of georesource engineering, or who have passion to engage themselves into engineering, right? And if you know about Emerald, Emerald actually stands for European Master in Resource Engineering and Agricultural Development. And this program actually focuses on sustainable agricultural development, natural resource management, and engineering. As a scholarship for world students, it's basically focused on offering scholarship to students from around the world, and it actually provides opportunities for international study, research, and collaboration. So if you have time, you can go through the portal and then read a couple of stuff for yourself. Within a few ones here, it says the energy and environmental transition is a major challenge for securing the well-being of future generations, and the European Union has adopted a very proactive policy in this area. Clearly expressed in the Green Deal, this strategy must absolutely be supported by a strengthening of training in science and technology. So if you are in the science and technology, then this particular scholarship will be for you. So going to the portal, like I said, it's a partner with 4 universities in Europe, and they've over the years given scholarship to a number of people to pursue their masters in the partner universities. And so if you're going to consider this particular scholarship, it will be one of the amazing things that will ever happen to you, right? Click on apply to, you can start the application. But let me take you through a couple of steps before we finally move on to the final aspect of the scholarship. All right, so these are important data you don't want to miss out for anything, right? So you want to take notice of this so that you can make your application stick within the stipulated time. You don't want to apply to a scholarship that is out of date, or a scholarship that you yourself you've missed the deadline, so your application becomes irrelevant in that sense, right? So you want to take notice of important dates so that you can make your application very easy for you. And these are the process that the application is going to be going through for the year 2025. So you can see the Erasmus scholarship, like I earlier mentioned here. And then these are the steps. Step one, you do the online application form. So the application form is going to be submitted online. And then step two, there will be an online quiz. Application will be reviewed by a selection committee. The step three is that interview will be granted to shortlist applicants. And then the results will finally be out around April 18, 2025. And then these are the steps you go through to apply to the scholarship. First of all, you have to create an account on the portal, right? You need to create an account. You need to create an account with the scholarship before you can get a chance to apply to it, right? So the first thing is to register a username and password for access to the admission portal, and then be sure to use an email address that is the most appropriate for ongoing communication regarding the status of application. So this is basically to make sure that if they are supposed to notify you of your application status, of they are supposed to require further documents or further explanation from you, they can easily reach you. So you want to apply with your most active email address so that communication between yourself and the application committee can be very simple. Also, moving on with it, we can go through the application steps, the steps that you want to go through. You're going to go through to apply to this particular program. You will surely need your passport or your ID, right? Something that can be identified, or something that can identify you as an indigenous of a particular country, right? And then, of course, you should be fluent in English. You want to study in Europe, and of course, you need a good command of the English language. Then you need a photo, right? More often than not, a professional photo is actually recommended. And then you need an updated resume. It shouldn't be more than 2 pages, right? So you should limit your resume to 1 page. You also have to write a motivation letter, and this is an integral part of any scholarship application. One of the key things that creates a very big gap between successful applicants and unsuccessful applicants is based on the motivation letter, right? Why should you be considered for the scholarship? Why do you think you are the best applicant? And of course, they should put all other applicants aside and pick you, or they should consider you to be part of the people that are finally going to be picked for the scholarship, right? So that will be based on your letter of motivation, how well you explain yourself, your background, why you think you should be part of the scholarship. A whole lot of stuff should go into your motivation letter, and of course, a copy of your high school diploma. In most West African countries, we use the WAEC or we write the WASI, so you can read the WASI results. Then a copy of your higher education studies diploma. Looking at your undergraduate transcript. Since you want to do your masters, they will actually need your undergraduate transcript. Sometimes there will be evaluation that will be made for them to accept your transcript. So if you can have the chance to write the TOEFL or the IELTS or the 6.5 score, you will do yourself a great recommendation letter is needed. Fast forward with it. So this part is the round one of the Erasmus Mundus full scholarship application, and you want to have time to go through all of this, the deadline, everything, rejection and everything. You can have chance to go through all of this, and then is the round two that you also want to consider as part of the application, right? Let me take you to the next page of the portal. So here is a clear picture of the Emerald Masters in Geo-Resource Engineering, right? Students that have been part of the program and what they are doing inside the program. And then the preview here says that the Emerald is a 2-year master's program organized by 4 European universities. Like I mentioned earlier, you have the first university, the second university, the third university, and the fourth university, right? So it's a joint program. So if you have the Erasmus Mundus scholarship, you can be able to study in all of these 4 universities. One of the main aim or the purpose of the Erasmus Mundus scholarship is basically to find the right balance between knowledge of metals/mineral resources, landfills, urban mines, reserve characterization and modeling, and process engineering techniques. And they need people that can get themselves into this field, learn knowledge, and then help to utilize our resources very well. So these are some of the courses you will do. Going to the course catalog, you will know stuff that you will be studying, so that you can prepare yourself in advance. Or if you need to learn a couple of stuff, you will. Let me take you to the final aspect of it. That is the scholarship aspect of it. Here we have the fees and scholarship. Here is where you see all the information about the scholarship. And then I would always like you to consider the Erasmus Plus, Erasmus Mundus grant, which is the full grant call for 2025. So that is where the full application, or that's where the full funded program or part of the application is going to be, right? And I think I saw something right. It says it is calculated on the basis of monthly cost for the entire period needed by an Erasmus class supporter to complete the program. The scribe is going to cover the travel cost, first-time installation, and assistance cost. You can have your time and go through all of this, and then tailor your application materials to fit their requirements, and then get yourself into this prestigious scholarship that is being envied by many people around the world. All right, thank you for sticking with me to the end of this particular video. My name has always been Clever, and this is the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. If you have any question, or if you have anything that you want me to touch on, you can leave it in the box. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be part of the amazing family. Also click on the notification bell to receive updates from anytime I release a new video. Until next time, I'll say goodbye. Let me see you in my next video, and let's continue to spread the good news of opportunities around the world.